What is up, everybody? It's Zippity Doodad. Welcome to my Tuesday night stream. This one I'm super excited for. It's the first time I'm ever having a sit down / interview with anyone, so I'm kind of nervous. I have a special guest in the back room, and you guys know him as Joey from It's Joey's World, and I am so excited to talk to Joey. But before that, I just want to get to the chat and just say I want to thank over at the liveplace.com, Dean, and over at Dreamers Empire. Dean does an amazing job. He hosts all of our channels, and he is just he's one of a kind. He's absolutely the best. Go check out Dean over at the liveplace.com. And my boys, the Disney crew, we go live tomorrow night, and it's our official 1-year anniversary, guys. We have a special stream planned for you, and don't miss out. We say it every week, obviously. We don't want you to ever miss an episode, but tomorrow night is something special. It is it's truly an honor to be with these guys for a year, and I cannot wait for tomorrow night. So join in. And my boys, Steve from Steve's World. Steve, he went live last night with Joey, which is what we say, we talk every single day. We text each other, me and the Disney guys, and we did not say what we were doing the following week. I sent Steve a thumbnail. It was on either Thursday morning or Friday morning, and he started laughing because he goes, "Oh my God." He goes, "Joey's my guest this week." So we were going to try to push it off a week and stuff like that, but we were like, no way. Let's go back to back. Joey's the best. And that just shows how we think. And Steve's amazing. Check him out. He went live last night, 8 o'clock, with just another Monday night with Steve. Shep from the Shep Family. He goes live on Saturdays at 9:30 with Story Time with Shep. Is always a good time. It's hilarious. Go check them out. Brandy and Dave, they got pop-up streams. They have the best Disfluencer podcast out there. If you want Disney content and you're listening to the podcast, go check out Disfluencers. They're amazing. My partner channel, MickeysMagic, she went live right after Steve last night with another paint night, 9 o'clock with Magical Mondays with Meg. Go check out Meg. Meg is awesome. And Triple P, he skipped his stream last night at 7 o'clock because today he's supposed to be having a baby. And I don't know. I haven't heard back from him yet. I was talking to him a little earlier, so no news yet, but fingers crossed. Prayers that everything goes smooth with that. And Trip P is an awesome guy. He's awesome part of the community. With that said, let me get to the chat so we can get right to my guest. I try to do a little bit of a Steve and write down some names, so bear with me. We got JK, Lena Sherberg, Pickle Truski's in the house, Samantha Lowe, Joey's Best Bud, Rob Wieska, Mike Wheeler, Donna Jawelski, Captain Akron, Jersey Mike, Andrea Houston, Happy Hopper, Ryan McDowell, Andrew Bidding, Christina Hickman, and now I'm lost. Give me 1 second. Karen Cook, James Ryan, Steve from Steve's World. There he is. What's up, buddy? Alex Brenner. And I might have just caught up. And if I missed you guys, I'm sorry. But I have to get right into it. My man, let me unmute him. Joey from Joey's World. What's up, buddy?
Wow, here I am back for another great conversation of stories, games, and fun.
Absolutely, Joey. And I'm so excited. You are the hottest thing on YouTube right now. You know that. You are so popular. I mean, did you have to check your schedule before you came on with me?
I'll tell you what, 1,800 subscribers to his Joey's World can't be wrong.
Oh, you beat me. You beat me to it. I want to congratulate you on 8. That was my first thing on my agenda. You already messed up my night.
Yeah.
Congratulations. 1,800 subscribers, Joey.
And I'm not done yet. The fun has just begun.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Real quick, welcome in Mouse Talk, Tina McNeil, Candy Mom, LSU Mom, and Mary Kehoe. Oh, there's so many people here, guys. I'm going to miss you guys. I know it. I'm sorry. But it is so awesome. It is so awesome to have Joey and Keith and Lisa. Happy belated 18-year anniversary.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that as well. And I was telling these guys right before the stream started that they're my first interview, or I should say sit down, my zip. I've never had a one-on-one type of questions and sit down like this. Steve does a great job of it. Mousetalk does it, or used to do it, and Nick from Magical News. There's so many great people that do interviews. I've never done one. So Joey from Joey's World he's creating history here on the Zip channel, and I'm so excited. Marguerite Nagy, how are you? More sunshine, please. Nick Gates, Laurie French. Oh my God, Russ Stapleton. Thank you guys all for being here. They're all here for you, Joey. They're not here for me.
Right.
They're here for you.
Karen,
like everybody,
big
huh?
Disney fan.
Do you want to say congratulations
Yes.
to Zip for something?
Well, congratulations, Shep, on welcoming the newest family member.
Oh, thank you so much, Joey. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the store didn't come yet.
I know. That's just like welcoming a new station to American Top 40. Wow. Which era?
Oh, I love it. Oh, and Steve from Steve World. Thanks, buddy. You didn't have to do that. $5 super chat.
Thanks, Steve.
This is going to be amazing. Joey rocks. It's such an honor to know you guys. Happy anniversary, Keith and Lisa.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Zip rocks. Congrats on the baby. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
And Nicole was going to join me tonight, but she has a good days and bad days with the whole baby stuff. So she was a little under the weather. So I wanted to have her jump on. Maybe she will before the end of the stream. But
She's
her and PJ, I can't get him away from the video games. He's playing with Dawson, I believe, right now. And Brandy and Dave's son, Dawson, they're best buds. I wish they didn't live so far away.
That's right.
But enough about my family. Let's talk about you guys.
Even if they didn't live far away, they still couldn't really hang out right now anyhow.
True. I know. And thank God they have what they have, with their iPads and FaceTiming and playing their video games. They're having a blast. And Trip P, did I see Trip P here?
Well, there you go. And
Candy Mom.
Hey, Candy. Hi, Candy Mom.
Candy Mom's awesome. Trip P, you're still at the hospital. All right, buddy. Keep us posted.
Wow.
Candy Mom with $1.99 super trap. Triple P baby update, and Joey, good night. It is a good night.
Oh, well, big news in the sports world that this summer we are going to have a National Hockey League season. I heard today.
I did hear that today. That they're just going to do the playoffs. Was that what I saw?
That's right, 2014 playoffs.
I love it. I love it.
And the Rangers are one of those 2014s in the playoffs. Yeah.
Oh, Joey, you're the best. Rangers, huh? All right.
Yeah.
We're Bruins fans, of course.
Boy, when it resumes, I can't wait to watch probably every game and every detail of the Rangers' road to the Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Not this year. Next year.
Yeah.
And fam, thank you so much. I appreciate it to all my members, including Angie J. I saw that her here, and Team Marie Photography. But before we let's get to you guys. I know you. I might ask you a few of the questions that Steve asked last night. I didn't watch the whole entire stream because I wanted to be a surprise with a few of them. But let me know if the chat wasn't there last night at all. I'm sure they were, but if they weren't, can you just tell us a little bit about you guys and about Joey and everything?
Well, I'll tell you what. It's Joey's World launched last year. It's a way to raise autism awareness in terms of going to great places, not just to the beautiful world of Disney parks, but other great places and other creative stuff.
That's a good way to put it. Well, I think you tend to look for the early days of Joey.
The early days of Joey takes us long before the days of the internet. Back to the days of New Jersey, where I didn't have any feature until 1975.
Wow.
I was never 6 years old. All we had was a TV antenna, black and white TVs, but a vision for the future. It was a hot July day, Wednesday, just before the New York Mets were to air on WR. They had their greatest sports lesson TV series, and it turned out to be the guest Joe DiMaggio. It was right there, and I began to visualize a future.
And what was that you visualized?
Sports history on film and on the internet.
So that was the beginning of your sports DVD library collection?
No DVDs didn't come, but
I
there
mean,
was,
is that the beginning
first
of it?
that
idea.
was the first idea, and
Wow.
DVD wasn't even heard in '75.
No?
And I know you said it last night. How many DVDs do you have? It was over
I'll
17,000.
tell you what, it's now 17,973.
Oh my gosh. And I was so impressed because the Detroit Tigers are my favorite team. And when Steve asked you that question last night about the 30-game winner, the last Cy Young winner, I think it was whatever it was Mickey Lolich in 1968. He had 31. I think he was 31-6.
That's right.
And I was so excited you knew that one because I'm a huge Detroit Tigers fan. That's another story on how I became
It
one.
was actually Denny McClain.
That's right.
Denny McClain, I said that. That's right. And I said Mickey Lolich to Steve earlier, and I messed up when I was talking.
Well, he's a Tiger
Denny-
too. I remember
Yeah,
him.
no, it was Denny McClain. I'm sorry, Denny McClain. And actually, the last I heard of him, he owned a convenience store in Detroit. Denny McClain, and you could go up and you talk to him and say hi. And real quick before it goes away, Donna Jewelski, you're amazing, Donna. $9.99. Joey, 2 nights in a row.
Wow.
Best week ever.
Wow.
Joey equals hashtag Joey. Joy. Hashtag Joey rocks. Love you, Zip. Joey.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Donna rocks.
That's right.
Donner.
And we actually have a date when everything gets a little bit better. We're going to go on a painting date with Donna and Arjan.
Oh,
At
yeah.
Port Orleans, right?
Oh, I'll never forget Port Orleans, the very first time I did Dumbo.
Right, but now we're going to go painting with Donna and Arjan.
Oh,
again.
yeah. And with the Disney Cast members on my side, it'll be a great day to do it.
I love it. And real quick again, thank you guys so much. Candy Mom 15. Here is to Zip Meal. This day it just keeps getting better and better. Okay, Joey, stump Zip on your sports knowledge. Joey Rock. I know. I can't believe. Good thing my dad's not watching right now because he would be ashamed. I said Mickey Lolich instead of Denny McClain.
And it was during the early years of my life. I've been watching the late '70s every Sunday. This Week in Baseball, when it was on syndication, that turned out to be a future that many years later I have now those vintage episodes, either on DVD or online.
Oh man, that is amazing, Joey.
That's ours. Yeah, see, I remember that show. Do you?
I do not.
This Week in Baseball?
Oh yeah, you know what? I was young, but I slightly remember it.
Mel Allen.
Yeah, Mel Allen. This Week in Baseball.
How about that?
How about that?
I love it. And Joey, this is another. I mean, you're just so your smile, everything is just so contagious when you're around you. You bring so much joy, like Donna said. You bring so much joy, happiness, and love your smile, and you're such a unique person.
Yep, Jim at More Sunshine. He Twib Notes. That's also from there.
Right.
Yeah, we know that.
That's before everyone ever heard of the MLB Network.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Intentional Talk and Kevin's highlights. Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay.
No. This is your stream. You take it away. This is great. I mean, I can't stop smiling. Just so happy to have you guys on it. And if the chat doesn't know, this is Joey and we've met 3 different times. Do you remember all the times we've met, Joey?
Met so many times.
When was the first time? Remember the first time?
The first time because we were birthday buddies, which I thought we actually had the same day birthday, but we're April birthday buddies.
Yeah.
It was on my birthday.
Disney birthday. You're on.
Right.
Disney birthdays last a month.
That's right.
And I got to see you you were Josh and Jenner, of course, in Resort TV 1 and our Johns, and that was the first time I met you. The second time I met you was at
He'll be back.
No, that's fine.
He's going to get
No
something.
worries, he'll be back.
I love it. And by the way, I love the punch and zippy behind you.
Yeah, that's Joey's sign.
We actually met you 4 times. You didn't meet us that one time.
When was that?
We were in the Skyliner.
That's right. And I was going to mention that. And some of you guys have. I'm going to get to your vlogs in a minute. you have amazing vlogs, and it was funny because I was showing what do we got?
There it is. Behold, Dumbo.
Did you paint that, Joey?
I did.
Wow. You know, you're better than Steve. Don't tell him I said that, but
Wow. A little dusty, but still a priceless thing.
oh my God. I let me know if you're ever gonna sell that. That is awesome, Joey. Oh, Mike, we have a $4.99 super chat. It's Joey's World, and we're just living in it. Joey rocks.
And Mrs. Joey's World have a seat with Dumbo. Yeah, Tinkerbell.
They have a thing in Port Orleans where I think it's only like $45 and you get a discount if you're a pass holder. And it's a small class, about 12 people, and they have a subject and they help you paint. And so for that $45, you get a great experience and you get a keepsake.
And you're just outside the bar.
Yeah.
That's a perfect night.
Oh yeah.
Well, Joey, you did an awesome job, and I was saying how we the 4 times we actually met now that Keith pointed out. The second time was at the Beverly Challenge.
Oh,
And that's where the thumbnail came from. That when we got our picture taken together,
I remember
and you did that. So you did a celebrity one-shot Beverly, and I saw your face, and I didn't want to stay in the challenge anymore because I saw how bad it tasted, and I didn't want to. I wasn't looking forward to what was to come.
And I'll tell you what, if one of the fans say, do you have any home run derby episodes? I have the entire home run derby series, season 1, every one, including Mickey Mantle versus Willie Mays.
Oh my gosh!
He loves his sports.
Yeah.
But so Zip was asking us history stuff about you, and I think he also wants to know, when did you first come to know Disney?
That's a good thing because back in the late 70s, on Sunday nights, we had The Wonderful World of Disney starring, yes, Mrs. Joey's World to do the intro. There was Davy Crockett, there was Mickey Mouse, and there was Boomstack, something like that. Something like that. 101 Dalmatians.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever think back when you were a kid that you would actually not only go to Disney, but now live kind of near Disney?
I'll tell you what, in the 8 years since I came to know Disney, I shall say dominated the place, especially in the last couple of years, at a place called Hollywood Studios. And that's where the story really begins.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's where you did your trailer, right?
Oh yeah.
We introduced the trailer.
We introduced. That's right. With Josh and Jenna.
Yes.
Right. That's right.
Right there at Hollywood Studios last year at the Toy Story Land.
And actually, so that's the last part I was going to get to, where we met for the 3rd time was in Galaxy's Edge, and this is when you really made my son's one of my son's most memorable parts of his trips. We were waiting for because Rise of the Resistance was broken down. We were waiting for our boarding group, and we got called, but it was down, and we were sitting around, and thank God it went down because we got to hang out with you guys and touring with the Galaxy and just Myers and the Mouse, and it was so much fun. And I remember you going over to PJ, and you got down, I believe, on your knees and said, PJ, do you have a Rise of the Resistance pin? And he said no. And about 6 minutes later, you came walking up and you bought him one, and it absolutely melted my wife's heart. And you made my son's day.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenna and Marshmallow Man. So in return, PJ picked out something special for you, and he wanted to give you something. He wants to start trading pins with you, and he found this last night and said, "I want to give that to Joey." So I'm going to mail that to you tomorrow, and you probably have it, but he wanted to give it to you because he knows how much you like to think about it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I will.
Yeah.
The best present was seeing how excited he was over it.
Oh my gosh, he was super excited, and he wanted to do something special for you, Joey, because you're awesome, buddy.
Right.
He certainly didn't have to, but we really appreciate it.
Oh, that's all right. He's a Minnie Mouse guy, so he don't mind trading his Tinkerbell pins away.
He's gonna make an awesome big brother. He really is.
Oh yeah.
He's
He'll
super
keep in
excited.
mind that he's a Minnie Mouse fan.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking right before the stream. Joey and I have a lot of things in common, and one thing is not our princesses. I love Ariel. He loves his Tinkerbell.
Yeah. And there are many more ladies like at Hollywood Studios, like the Citizens of Hollywood.
Yep.
But the biggest part of history, Hollywood Studios, yes, the Frozen cast, they know me as family because I love waving hi and they wave hi me back each and every time.
They do.
That's so great.
And the biggest of them all, Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular.
I saw you got picked to be in it.
With Mindy, yeah. That's one of my cherished moments ever.
Probably, how many times do you think you've been in the show?
So many.
You've been in more than once? Oh my God. We
yeah.
raise our hand every time. We can never get in.
And Mindy, of course, is rooting on her favorite Joey.
He's got a name. He's got a name.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's like that's like Sam when she goes to the Frozen sing along. She's like in the front row and she's always TikToking and she knows the schedule. That's so great.
Even if I have to step on the puddle like Olaf did.
So I want to talk to you, Joey, about your YouTube channel. You have so many great vlogs that are out there. I wrote down a few I wanted to mention so we could talk to you about them. How long you've been doing YouTube and how did that start?
Over a year.
Wow.
And we had fun, especially with the most latest video, Memorial Day, Sarasota National Cemetery. I think I did my great performance.
That was
bye-bye to our dear friend that we love.
That was amazing. I saw you putting the flowers next to the grave, and that was very touching. That was nice.
That's right.
Now we did have initially a couple of years ago. We had put out some videos, but they were more like home videos, not really vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had mentioned we have friends and family up north, and I guess friends as far west as Vegas, and we don't get to see them that much. Instead of sending I used to send them pictures in the email, and I realized I was sending the same picture of Joey over and over and over again, just another picture in front of the globe just a year later, another picture in front of the paint store in front of the Muppets a year later. I'm like, this doesn't really translate. So we started doing those, and then life happened. We get busy, things happen. We moved around a bit, and then we finally said, all right, let's we started doing the vlog. And initially for our friends and family. Mm-hmm. And then we started hearing from other people that we were actually giving them hope when they heard about Joey's pass.
That's right.
That he was considered by the doctors to be a throwaway child. They had just said, he'll never recover, he'll never live past 20, all these things. But that's what they knew back then. Mm-hmm. And I think had our parents did put him in an institution, which was recommended, he probably wouldn't have lived because he didn't want to eat. They were almost going to put him on a feeding tube.
Oh my gosh.
But now with all the specialties and
the training I've been doing every day,
you work so hard for, your physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational, all the kinds of different music, swimming, all the therapies you did, you are who you are today. And so it gives hope, we think, to a lot of people. Plus, it lets people know, it's tough. Even without a pandemic, life is tough to begin with. Mm-hmm. But at least, you're ahead of the game if you don't have to learn how to walk by the age of 10.
Right.
If you know how to talk and if you know how to eat, you're already 10 steps ahead of the game. So even if you're having a bad day, and it's okay to have a bad day, it happens to all of us, just realize there's always somebody out there, even like we think, there's always somebody else out there who's got it worse than we do, right?
That's right. I'm lucky to be with great people in the last 2 months. And thankfully, paid off with the return of my love for live sporting events.
I want to ask the chat real quick. Now, Joey didn't want to eat. He would only take a bottle, and we had to put special supplements in the bottle. But we always had him sit at the table anyway, whether he was going to eat or not. It was back in the day when that's what you did. People actually sat at a dinner table and they had dinner. Mm-hmm. At whatever time you had to be there. And so he's sitting at the table, and I actually the first food he ever ate, but I don't want to give it away, but it was for a birthday party. And we'd always put the food in front of him, and whether he ate it or not, and can anyone guess what Joey's first kind of solid food was that he ever ate? I'm wondering.
Well, if it was a birthday party, I'm thinking birthday cake, but I'll let the chat try to guess. What's up, Dale? And I know I've seen a ton of people here. Mickey's fan, aka Lisa, T Money.
Do you remember what it was? Because I do.
We saw Jenna earlier.
You don't remember pizza? That's a good guess, Pearl.
That's right.
But we were poor, so pizza was a special thing.
Andrew said corn.
You like that now?
James Ryan says ice cream.
Ice cream, that's a
good one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say hot dog. I'm gonna say hot dog.
Yeah, Gail, he's got 5 vegetables, and broccoli is not one of them.
That's right.
No.
Well, while the chat is guessing, I just want to say, Joey, we love you just the way you are. So don't change, buddy.
All right.
You're amazing.
I keep my energy spirit going with, of course, live sports that had returned. So that means I got soccer, horse racing, and the big one, NASCAR.
He's really happy.
You like that? No, I used to be a big NASCAR fan too. I used to go to Loudon. I went to Martinsville in Virginia, and I went to the inaugural race in Chicago, the Tropicana 400.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago. My favorite was Jeff Gordon.
That's right.
Love Jeff Gordon.
And coming in the summer, the return of Indy cars, and of course, hockey NHL. Yeah.
So,
has anybody guessed it yet?
No. So, and you're close. It was cake, but it was ice cream cake.
Oh.
Because back then, Carvel was the big thing, and we put it. Now here's the thing, though. Especially with cake, like ice cream cake, if Joey wasn't going to eat it, he only had a couple minutes before someone else was like, he's not going to eat it, and they're going to grab it, because that was a big treat. But you started eating it. You were a hot mess. It was everywhere, but you still ate it.
That's right.
That was the beginning of now the power eater that you've become, other than vegetables.
That's right. Eating the healthy stuff today with the lettuce and salad. And cookies.
I love it. That was just like on your carrot cake stream. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Somebody did mention carrot cake cookies.
And guess who made it one time?
Who made it one time?
Me.
Amazing vlog too. And
that's right.
And I saw your little Ariel quote in that. Don't think I didn't see that.
That's right.
So speaking of those vlogs, I want to get to a few that I absolutely love. And I know Steve mentioned the prom one last night with the Tim Tebow. Almost every vlog I watch of you guys, there's probably a 80% chance I'm going to shed a tear of like happy joy. You guys definitely, your editing skills are amazing. That's just beside the point. But just the way you bring it, and
this one.
It's really amazing, and it says you can feel like you can definitely feel it in your heart. I mean, you put a lot of effort into it, and I love it, and I watch it, and sometimes I tear up. Maybe I. And speaking,
whenever I think about the prom nights, one of the things I remember was being with Julie. Not 1 year, 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
nice.
Great day.
Yeah.
Now, is it because you look a little bit like Tinkerbell?
She's blonde, yes.
That's right.
And that was great.
And she's in the Air Force.
Oh, man, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And it was great to see Tim Tebow on the TV there that when he popped on. And what a great, that just looked so beautiful. Looked better than any prom I've ever seen.
And it's only been around for 6 years, but it goes all over the entire world for that one night a year. And it's all volunteer. Nobody ever has to pay for anything. And it's better than the prom we ever had, because they give you a limo ride, they give you a nice meal, there's dancing, there's photos, there's characters, there's karaoke. Everyone gets a crown. The girls can get made up. The guys can have their shoes shined. I mean, they really go all out. It's
Now, see, I thought Joey was the only one with the crown. I thought he was prom king. And he probably was.
Yeah.
And I loved your bow tie there, Joey, too.
Thank you. And,
that was so cool.
and of course, a big fan of Joey's World also was at the prom karaoke host race show.
Yeah, she was your and they get swag bags too.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, they get swag bags. They got all kinds of things. We got, I think, tickets to go see the Dolphin Winter from Dolphin's Tale. We got a free ticket to do that. All kinds of good stuff. Now, the only thing I remember after my prom get was a hangover. But he got a whole bag of good stuff.
Lisa, that was kind of my prom as well.
My favorite is the history of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, you got a Viewmaster, yeah.
History of the Tampa Bay Rays wasn't even disappointed.
Oh, great. Everyone loves Joey. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And you know, I think my favorite vlog you guys posted was Easter. The What a Wonderful World.
Wonderful world.
Joey, that you know, that has so many special meanings in our family because my Nicole's father used to sing that to my wife all the time, and you sang it so well, and it's just it is a wonderful world, especially when you're around.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I've been singing all throughout church days, through karaoke days and nights, on cruises.
Yeah, you do love to sing.
Yeah.
And I think one of the funniest vlogs you've ever. I mean, you put like the Ferris Bueller one that was recent. That was that was great. That's the one that you ended up seeing me from the Skyliner, which was funny because it was last Wednesday night. And I was telling the This and That guys, I go, "Have you seen Joey's latest vlog?" And they're like, "Oh no." I go, "I think it just came out today." So we sent the link to Steve, and Steve put it and shared it. And this was after our stream This and That was over, and Steve shared it, and we watched it. And we were just cracking up with the whole Ferris Bueller, and it wasn't even your best performance. You were saying you're acting, but then at the very end, we saw that you saw my wife and my son and I on the Skyliner when we were down below walking to Sebastian, and that was so cool because I wasn't expecting that. It wasn't like, "Hey, did you see yourself on there?" And I said, "Oh my God, it was just a great surprise."
Oh yeah.
Well, it's a great surprise to hear you guys actually have a little viewing party. I mean, that's shocking to us.
We 100% did, and I also love watching Joey's videos. I think I really started watching when you did the one with Corey and Nate, and I know Steve talked about it last night, but you nailed Corey with the my favorite part. Well, I loved your hair and everything, but my favorite part is that you were still chewing, but you could hear yourself talking like Corey does. That was so great.
Well, the funny thing is, we were thinking about doing that like a year ago.
Really?
Thing that I wanted to ask them both in person if it would be okay. I didn't want them to be offended, so we'd asked Corey at the Beverly Challenge, and we asked Nate. We ran into him and asked him a couple of days beforehand, and then we just, things happened. We never really got around to doing it, and then finally it was like, "Oh, okay, let's get her done." So, and we always joked about it, thinking,
"Oh, speak of the devil, there's Corey right there."
Hi, Corey.
Joey was trying to steal my job.
Joey was watching that. We were watching one of Corey, and I like Corey's because it shows the food with a picky eater here.
Yeah.
You don't want to invest the money if it's something he's not going to eat, and he eats a lot. So we watched Corey's gets great reviews, and Joey mentioned the one. He started laughing while Corey's eating.
Oh.
We all do.
I'm like, what am I missing here? And I'm like, what's so funny? And he's cracking up. I'm like,
he's
what?
talking and he's eating at the same time.
He's like, Jeff Dunham. He's just Dunham. He's talking and
He's
eating.
a ventriloquist.
And I was like, oh my gosh. Now, granted, we call that, I think it's called that, Corey knows, as a J cut or an L cut in your video editing that helps you do that. But I didn't know that at the time, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's really funny. Someone should actually make a parody of that one. And Nate's just way too easy.
It's so good. Actually, that's one of the best things about Corey's his food reviews is he does little things like that that's different than everyone else's, and it does. It's his B-roll. We'll have the Corey on next week. But you guys
Corey's
did,
magical B-roll moments.
yes, B-roll moments with Corey. That's what it's going to be called. And then you did Nate, and then you did what he does with the black and white when he's chewing,
Slow-mo eating.
slow-mo
Yeah.
eating. It's so great.
And my, oh no.
Yes, on the ground.
Yeah. Oh no.
So when Disney opens back up, what's the first thing you're gonna do, Joey? Like,
Well,
are you gonna go to a park or?
Once we get started, actually, Universal Orlando, because I heard it's gonna be reopening in June.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Disney Springs was open. We saw TV One.
Maybe.
I guess we're going. I didn't know that.
We hadn't made that decision yet.
But even if I don't go there right now, Lisa and Keith have plans for it in the future.
Yes.
Well, what do you want to say? Once Disney opens, what's the first thing you want to do there?
Oh, this is gonna be better. This is gonna be like picking an all-star team. First thing I would love is the place that I shine the most, Hollywood Studios.
You want to go there first?
Yeah.
Where do you think I would go?
Oh yeah.
What do you think I would do if I was down there for Disney on like opening day, or the first thing I would do when I go back? What do you think I would?
Magic Kingdom.
Ariel's. I know the.
That's it. 100%. That's where I'd be.
I think on opening day, you probably want to do all 4 parks.
That's something I've been treasured ever since that Magical Day 28. Actually, it all began 4 years ago when it was just me and Keith and Mark Hernandez.
We did our own 4-part challenge.
After I met Mrs. Joey's World for the first time in forever.
Oh, thank you, Avery, for posting that.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue Nose, Chris, how are you?
Hey, Blue Nose, what's up? And keep posting Joey's link. So if anybody hasn't already, I know everyone here has already subscribed. But if you haven't, please go. He just hit 1,800 subscribers. You're crushing.
That's right.
And do your heart for the Myers. Myers and the Mouse.
Myers and Mouse?
Oh, you gotta put your fingers up anymore? Now it's this way? Okay. Oh, it's a squishy heart. It's a squishy heart.
Try my hardest heart best.
There
It looks
you go.
good to me.
You got it. Good job.
That's right.
That's a new
So let's segue right into that. The dance off. The dance off was amazing. And we
never forget that.
Challenged us, and it took a little while because we were planning something for you, which you end up seeing with Kelly and Mama and the whole Myers and the Mouse crew. Amazing job.
I'll never forget that night. That was the most treasured thing, including, of course, Gianna Dale without Chip.
Oh yeah.
We love that everybody came together for that, and it was such a great surprise. And it goes on every day. Every single morning it's being played.
Wow.
They did a great job.
Talk about editing. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly, he's missed his calling. He's an amazing editor. He played the donkey on Kenzie Days' stream.
Yeah.
He's like a hidden talent. You don't even know what he's going to come up with. And never mind. Better call. It wasn't Sal, but
Sal.
Was it Sal, the lawyer?
Yeah,
the cheesy lawyer.
The cheesy lawyer. Yeah.
He just crushes it. He crushes it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Now the one video I made. Now I did get. I mean, sometimes it's so hard to edit. Listen to the prom thing because I didn't cry really so much at the prom as I did. Afterwards when everything is calmed down and you're reliving it all. But the one that still gets me is your Thanksgiving Day poem, because he wrote an original poem about being grateful.
Oh yeah.
It's about 2.5 minutes long, and I think I set it to music and to some pictures and stuff about being grateful for what you have, and that still gets me every time. I don't know why.
The unforgettable pictures that I still enjoyed.
You did a great job.
While watching the classic sports clips and dedicated to them.
Oh,
that's what the show was all about. Fun.
It always goes back to sports.
It always circles around back into sports.
But that's the inspiration.
So real quick, I saw Moscow earlier, and Steve's here right now. Steve, you got to have Joey back on for Saturday night sports talk.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm looking forward when it comes back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got to jump on that. And actually, I would like to jump on with you, Joey, on that stream just to talk sports all night.
Oh yeah, with the returning sports, especially the Belmont Stakes June 20th. Yeah, that's
He was
And
jonesing
Jesus,
so
sure.
bad he was jonesing so bad for sports. I think the one day he came out and he's just like, they're playing video games. That's a sport. They're playing video games. And I'm like, oh gosh. Okay, if that makes you happy, that's fine.
I love it. And you're Joey, you're really good at sports, but I also heard you can really crush karaoke. Did you win a karaoke contest? Is that a rumor I'm hearing around the YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I've got the story for that one. A quick story.
Go ahead.
We were on a cruise, and he was doing the karaoke, and they had a contest
I remember this.
to where the people who were voted in came on the last night, and they had it up on the stage, and they had 3 guest judges, and they had their sing-off for like, was it, what's the show? American Idol kind of thing, yeah. And they even put up, a little interview that they did up on the screen in the background. So Joey's there. He won one night, so he got to go and get on the stage and sing. Now his song was
Great Balls of Fire with a chair as an object.
Well, it acted as the piano. He would stick his foot up and he would do his thing,
just like Jerry Lee Lewis did in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
But he wound up winning. But the real story to me was we were out in the audience and he's up there and we're standing there. And all of a sudden we hear this yelling next to us in the auditorium. And it's like, Joey. And we look next to these 4 guys and they had signs, JOEY.
No way.
Yes.
And we don't even know who these guys were.
Who are these people? It was like, what's going on?
And I still have those notes. I still have it.
Yeah, you do. You kept it.
Yeah.
So wherever he goes, he's a celebrity.
That's right. Now
Yeah.
it's Joey's world.
I think Zip has some questions.
I'm ready, Jeff. Ready.
I was gonna segue that into a little name that tune, and actually one of them was Great Balls of Fire, so I'm just gonna take that out.
Yeah.
That is so funny that you said that. Legit, I can't show you the rest of them because I want you to try to guess them. But oh my god, that's hilarious. So I'm gonna mute the mic real quick just so I don't want you to hear the ads, but what do you want? A couple of seconds of the song? You think you can nail it?
I can do it.
In fact, you could just shout it out as soon as you know the song.
I'm too smart. Even at over 50, I'm just too smart.
Oh, goodness.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Hope it's not too loud.
Oh, Donna.
Donna.
Owens.
Yeah, for Donna Joelski. I wanted to play that song for her.
Yeah. The Obama man himself.
Oh, we love Richie Valens.
Yeah.
All right. So you're 1 for 1.
Huh?
2 for 2.
Ghost. Yeah.
I think it should even be shorter. Don't you?
Yeah, he's gonna get it anyway.
Good Vibrations, Beach Boys.
This is way too easy. This is way too easy. That's 3. I know you were perfect with the questions last night with Steve, so I was trying to trump you tonight. Hold on.
Irv Angel, the not the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Penguins.
Dave from Brandy Dave. That's his team.
Yeah.
You're crushing it. All right. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, Suspicious Minds, Elvis.
2 seconds in, he gets Suspicious Minds.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all I'm giving you on that one.
Fire.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Wow.
God, he's so good.
Oh, take me home, country roads.
Who sings it?
Down Denver.
Oh my God, he's so good.
By the way, on the Disney cruise you're on, he got a perfect score. He won the big thing that too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And I still have the souvenirs as well, the pages.
You have the prizes, yeah.
Yeah.
If you notice these are a lot from the 50s. I know you like a lot of 50s music, 50s through 80s, but I was going through the 50s music and I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed all these songs. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wasn't born, Steve, but I was. I know he's gonna have an H comment coming in here, him or Corey. But I love all these. I love them all. Hold on, let's see. I'm just gonna play this one.
Oh, Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah, it was
There
next. I had to say it.
Yes, Mike Wheeler, Joey Family.
What was it?
What's it?
I'm sorry, I was talking. He didn't hear
No,
it.
that's
I was
all right.
telling Mike.
Here you go, Joey.
Oh, let's go, let's go. Come
Wow.
on,
Yep.
let's go. Yeah.
Yep. Another Richie Valens. All right, I got two more, and you're gonna be perfect. 11 for 11. Let's see. This next one is one of my favorite guys.
Somewhere beyond the sea,
Who sings it?
somewhere. Bobby Darin.
Bobby Darin is like the best. I love Bobby Darin. All
Well,
right.
what movie's that from too?
What's that?
In a Disney movie.
Was
Good
it?
morning,
It wasn't Ariel, was it?
Oh, a Pixar actually. It's in Nemo, ain't it?
Is it? It could
Yeah.
be.
Are you making that up? I don't know.
It's in one of them.
I don't know. We got one more song.
You're crushing it. Okay, this is the last one, and let's see if you can go 11 for 11. Jenna from Resort TV One says, "Wow, Joey."
Hi, Jenna.
All right, hold on. This one has an ad. I knew I was going to get one with an ad. Ready?
Ready? In the still of the night. 5 cents. Later on, gratefully by Boys to Men.
Wow. Perfect.
Wow.
Joey.
Nice.
Perfect.
And I was correct. It was in Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
yes,
God.
Mike Wheeler, Joey would totally be your partner in a Name That Tune trivia.
CBS FM holiday season for me. Look out.
Oh my God. Name that tune. Sports trivia. I mean,
Those are his things.
Yeah.
That's his jam. It's his stuff. Well, he used to always listen to headphones because on his one bus ride, I think it was like 45 minutes an hour each way.
That's right.
And the one kid would always scream the whole ride, and he'd be a wreck. So we finally was able to get him, the Walkman back in the day with the radio.
That was when I was heading to school, but thankfully those days are over. Now I'm enjoying today's.
Yeah, but because of that, now I think that's why you know so many great music songs. You
Yeah.
listen to it every day, like
Non-stop action.
you know what? So the next time you're on, it's gonna be strictly Name That Tune. We're gonna have like maybe 50. We're gonna get 50 songs. We're gonna spread them up from the 50s to the 80s. And maybe we'll have a competition with you, and maybe you could. You could call out someone. Maybe if you want to call out Kelly or Steve or Corey.
Anybody you want to do, that'd be great.
I think they'd have to team up against him.
Yeah, we can have
Going against Joey.
And yes, Jersey Buck, I am a Harry Harrison fan when I listen to CBS FM. Rest in peace, man.
Harry Harrison, you know Harry Harrison.
Oh yeah, when it was this tall, the
Yeah,
ABC
that was a
radio.
long time ago.
And the 90s, he was reborn, and of course, I'm looking forward to hearing Sirius FM again this holiday season, as if I'd never left New York City.
Hey, I got a good question for you. You know how there's all those different festivals at the parks?
Oh, I remember.
Do you have a favorite festival out of all of them? Whether it's the Mickey Not So Scary or After Party or Food and Wine?
Very easily. Mickey's Not So Scary. There were so many great people that loved me, the cast members, even Jasmine, when I successfully waved hi to her during the parade.
Oh,
From a long range.
we've been, I think it's been 3 times now to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And
Yeah.
we absolutely love it. And Donna says, I'd like to join on that competition, Zip. Music is my jam. So we could, we're going to, you know what? And maybe the next couple of weeks, we're going to plan something together. We'll have 2 teams of 2.
That's right.
And I'll be the judge, and we'll figure this out. But I talked to Steve last night, and he mentioned that he didn't ask you any of your favorites. So as Lisa just said, what was your favorite festival or thing with Disney? I have a list of a few things that I'd like to ask you real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Is that cool?
Yay, thank you.
So I think I know this already, but what is your favorite park?
What favorite? What? I'll tell you what. In terms of historic Magic Kingdom, but when it comes to friends and family, besides my family, my other family is Hollywood Studios.
That's the one I thought.
Yeah.
And if anyone else has any quick questions for Joey in the chat, feel free to post it. Tag me in it so I can see my name. All right, Joey, your favorite ride, your all-time favorite ride.
Easily. And if the Screaming Goat was with me, it'll be Aerosmith's Rocket Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios. Yeah.
Like that? Oh, that's one of PJ's favorite. His favorite Space Mountain, but if he has to choose between Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, he chooses Rock and Roller Coaster, which I can't believe. And this is when he was 7.
Wow.
He's afraid of Tower of Terror, but he'll go on Rock and Roller Coaster. Okay, so speaking of rides,
I would do Rock and Roller Coaster.
And if that wasn't enough, if that Screaming Goat, I still have to save it on the same day with Mindy, do that screaming thing again in the United shows. So much for being over 50 and still going.
Share absolutely. You have a favorite actor or actress?
Oh, favorite actor. Well, favorite actress in Disney? Definitely not the Lizzie McGuire girl. No. But when it comes to favorite actor, there's only one: Tom Hanks.
Yes, I agree with you there.
Favorite actress, even though she it's a tough choice, but I gotta go with someone hilarious. Even though she's no longer with us, Lucille Ball was a class act.
Oh my God, that's my mom's favorite. That's my mom's favorite. My mother, before all this happened, she would come over and watch PJ, and she would watch Lucille Ball, I Love Lucy on repeat. It's just, that's her jam. The whole thing with the fudge, when she's putting the fudge in her mouth on the conveyor belt. I've seen that a million times. Oh, wait a minute. We got a couple of questions here. One's super chat from Steve. Question for Joey. Joey, what should Zip's name his baby? That's a great question.
That's a boy. So,
and Ryan, I got that coming.
So it must be the husband of Ariel.
No, what should Zip name his baby that's coming soon?
Ooh, this is so tough.
You want to think about it for a second?
Perhaps man named Mickey.
You like Mickey, like Nicholas?
Yeah,
Mickey.
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey, like Mickey Mouse?
That's
Mickey
right.
Oh, but not for Zip. Yeah. I wouldn't say Mickey Mantle for you.
No, the mouse.
We like Mickey. We like Jack too. We like Jack, but just one Jack, not Jack.
I love Jack.
I like Jack.
He's so unpredictable, and he still hasn't grown up even over a decade. That's all right.
That's true. But you know what? I haven't grown up either over a decade, so that could happen.
That's his magic band.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So that we might have to go with that.
Also,
go ahead, Joe.
Also, I'm a big fan of American Ninja Warrior. And whoa! Every time we go to Hollywood Studios, it's like an American Ninja Warrior atmosphere where you never know when history's going to be made there.
Yeah, that's a great show.
Yeah.
So Ryan McDowell, he had a question, and I have it here too. What's your favorite food at? I was going to say at the parks, whether it's Disney Spring or any parks. Maybe your favorite food.
So much so. I like the one that one is where Jasmine resides. What's that place called?
You mean the Dole Whip?
I love the Dole Whip. It's Dole Whip. That's so cool.
Dole Whip is
any chicken.
Yeah, if there's any chicken alike.
Oh, you could tell them about the nachos you had that one time. Do you remember?
The nachos. I'll never forget that.
You know, you're speaking my language. She likes the Dole Whip. She likes chicken. She likes the nachos.
Yeah.
Would you tell them
How
how
would
many
you get the nachos?
I lost track of the
No,
nachos.
do you remember the big thing we did with the nachos that one year?
I know what you're talking about now.
You did the nacho challenge.
Pecos
at
Bills.
Pecos Bills.
Pecos Bill, yeah.
The secret nacho challenge, and we did it with our family.
I remember that 3 years ago, Pecos Bill National Challenge. Oh yeah, I remember it very well.
Now you remember.
Disney and then got a reward from Tinkerbell, a drink.
Yeah, we got a special treat, even though we didn't eat all the nachos, but we tried.
And those Disney cast members, they treat me as if the king has arrived.
Well, they should.
That's the
No
best thing
doubt.
about cast members. Right? They make everybody feel special.
Now, your favorite meet and greet must be Tinkerbell, obviously, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, what's your favorite resort?
Favorite resort.
You've only been to a few.
But nothing beats the one that has the fair.
Oh, no, I know what you're saying. We stayed at two. We stayed at All Star Sports and we stayed at Old Key, but we've been to a few for activities.
That's right.
But you're saying about where we stay now, which is by Old Town.
Old Town,
A
yeah.
Disney Good Neighbor Partner.
Good Neighbor Partners. I'll tell you what, they treat me oh so well. Even the breakfast, when I always have that big Mickey thing, it brings me good luck.
Big Mickey Waffles.
Mickey Waffles, it brings me good luck.
Oh, Mickey Waffles bring me good luck too. I kind of want one right now. And all right, this one, me and the Disneynet guys, we butt heads on. Which one would you rather go with? Flight of Passage or Rise of the Resistance? What would you rather go on?
I rather go on the Ride of Resistance. That's the most unpredictable ride I ever been on.
All right, you're with the rest of the crew then. I'm on my own. I still like Flight of Passage better.
I'm with you, Zip.
Thank you.
I like Flight of Passage much better.
What part of that ride, though? And I remember, I'll tell you, what part of that ride that blew your mind?
When we got off after that ride, we would go outside, and then whoa, the stormtroopers! Whoa,
They're the best. Yeah, we love the
wow.
Or how we went to the one vehicle and then we flew and then we had gotten bored. We had to get off and then your mind was blown because you're like, wait a minute, we just walked in that door. How can there be something different afterwards?
That's what I love, the unexpected.
Well, PJ, he absolutely loved Rise too. He was just blown away because just running into when you have to run from one area to the other, when you get out of, I don't know, one of the spacecrafts. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. Maybe that's why I like Flight of Passage better. But yeah, PJ and Nicole, they both love Rise as well. So wrapping up, I just got to say, Joey, you are amazing. I can't thank you enough. I mean, a couple of quick little things as we go out. What's your goals for your YouTube channel and as you go further?
Well, my goal is to have more subscribers and hopefully celebrity subscribers. That's the goal I want.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think we have the same goals.
And when do your videos come out?
Each and every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock.
And we have a tradition. We have to, Joey, make sure we put it on the big screen and we have to watch it together, right?
Because I can't watch it in the small room because small isn't big enough.
So do you have one come out tomorrow that you want to plug right now, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Go ahead.
No, that's okay. In fact, because Joey kind of mentioned it, we do have one. It's not a tearjerker.
No.
And it's not going to crack you up, but it's for people who are coming to the Orlando area, and maybe as much as they want to stay in the Disney bubble, it's a little pricey to stay in the Disney bubble.
Oh, yeah.
So we're talking about a good neighbor hotel that we stay at all the time. And it's a great deal,
Oh,
a nice place.
yeah.
And one thing we found with Joey, because, and I think it goes with anyone, whether you're special needs or not, if you take someone out of their normal situations and it's hot and they're excited and they're staying up late and they're eating sugar every 2 seconds and then you're in the heat and then you're cramped in a room, that's like ready for an explosion to happen. Someone's going to fuss with somebody else. So one thing that helps with that is when you find a place, you actually have a little bit of elbow room.
That's
And
right.
one place we go to for the money and for how clean it is, we thought we'd want to share that with everybody so they can think about it in the future for when they're staying. It definitely helps. I know it helps you decompress when you have your own space.
That's right.
I love it. I can't.
And we're working on some really funny stuff for next week. We wanted to do it this weekend, but the weather didn't work for filming outside. So we're going to have to work on that for next week.
That's right.
Well, it's all
It's gonna be a fun one.
it's amazing with every time you guys put out something. We're also looking forward to it, and it's perfect that you post it Wednesday mornings because then the guys we can watch it after our stream on Wednesday night all together.
I'm so glad you guys do that, and I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I say, guys, it's not hysterical, it's not a tearjerker, but
As you guys are in it and Joey's in it, that's all that matters. That's all we want.
yeah, he is.
All right.
But we'll make up for it the next week.
So real quick,
Right.
Joey, if you ever want to do a vlog making fun of me, I'm giving you permission now.
You never know what we have in the works there, is it?
You never know what's coming.
Joey,
Anytime.
give me your best Boston impression of me. Give me something. Give me the park the car. Shout out. Let me hear you.
How does that announcer sound? The one that you were saying was from
You were talking about
Boston
last night.
West. Yeah.
What was his name?
Ooh, Boston Tea Party. Yeah.
Can you do it sound like that?
Oh, yeah. The British are coming. The British are coming.
That's good enough, buddy. I appreciate it.
That one.
Yeah.
We'll work on that one.
No, that's fine. I love it. And,
Yeah.
Joey, do you know my sign off? What I say to everyone as we're closing out?
It's right behind me.
Oh no, it's not Punch and Zippy. It's plenty of sunshine heading your way. You want to do that with me?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here in the chat. We love everybody. Thank you for the super chats. Joey's amazing. Go subscribe. Go check out Jim for more sunshine, please. We'll see you tomorrow night on Disney App for a special 1-year anniversary. So, with that said, I'm Zippity Doodad. That's Joey, Keith, and Lisa. And here's to plenty of sunshine.
I'm coming.
Heading your way.
Way.
Great job, Joey. Thanks, buddy. I love
Thank
you.
you.